So Matt, why is interactivity so important for data visualization?
We think it's really important because it lets you understand a lot more about the actual data that's shown in a graph. So instead of not being able to see what the actual name or object or company that you're looking at in a graph is, if you have, let's say, text on the hover and the ability to zoom and toggle, you can really explore the graph and the data further. So we actually have an example here that shows why this works pretty well. So here we can see 4 degrees of data about this graph. So across the x-axis, we see per capita GDP in various countries. And across the y-axis, we see life expectancy in years for folks who live there. And we can do things like pull this up and down. We can zoom in and check out the bubbles themselves. And what you can see here beyond the actual x and y-axis is the bubbles are sized for the population of a country, and they're colored for the continent. And so you can see in the legend here the different clusters based on the continents that they're a part of. And so by being able to see more than just the normal x and y plotting, you can see things about clusters of continents, for example. Of like here, you can see these are mostly continents that are, or countries that are in Africa. And then up here, you have more of a concentration of the Americas and Europe. And then also by being able to, by it being web-based, we can do things like embed live graphs or live links into it. So you can link back to the source of data if you'd like to show where it comes from. We can also show the actual data behind the graph. So anytime you make a graph, you don't have to worry about whether your data is lost. And then we can actually show the code for it, so you can see how to remake that from different programming languages. And so the fun thing is then, once you've made that graph, you don't just have to share it at a link here, though you can. You can actually just put it in iframes, and so you can then just put this onto a website, so other folks can also get that same interactive experience.